Do you like being center stage? Are you creative and confident? Do you like performing? Then why not take a leading role in a career as an actor? Actors perform roles in dramatic productions on stage, radio, television, movies, and new media arts. They also appear in television and radio commercials and work in media narration and voiceovers, for example, video games. To shine a spotlight on this exciting career, we spoke to an actor working in Alberta.
Hi, my name is Christy, and I'm an actor. An actor is someone who often is hired to deliver a script, whether that be in a theatrical production or in a film production, taking on a character. An actor can work actually a lot of places, a theater or on a film set. You might be asked to do voiceover work, whether that be in video games, audiobooks. There's commercial work too, radio commercials or TV commercials. I've also done medical exams where you'll learn a script and student doctors will come in and you'll perform the role of this patient so they can practice. As an actor, it is your job to know your script, understand the project, learn your lines. How you get your jobs often is through auditions, where you might come in and read a bit of a script. Now we're working a lot with self-tapes, it's called, or auditioning, not necessarily in a room, but you have to film yourself. Phone cameras do work really well, so also having a tripod, access to good lighting, and good sound is also important.
She is aware that sign and
as an actor, it does help you to have creativity, confidence, and an understanding of emotions so that you can believably portray them on film or in the theater. It also helps to have a technical skills too, to be able to use your voice and to be able to project to a large room when you're working in theater as well. So there is a physical stamina that is required. And also being able to understand your body, whether that be taking on choreography, which also helps with learning your blocking. So a good sense of your body and how to use it. Often you're not alone. You're working with a great team, whether that be directors, other actors, stage crew, film crew. And so it's kind of our job to be able to take direction well. When someone tells you that, oh, maybe you didn't do it right, not to take it personally, but to be curious, to really want to keep learning and growing. So a typical day in the life of an actor depends. It depends what stage of the process you are in your job. Sometimes if you're, for example, doing a play, you might be in rehearsal. So that means you will go and practice the show and learn your lines and then go home at the end of the day. A typical performance day for me right now is I arrive at the theater about 5 p.m., put on my makeup, warm up, put on my microphone, and then get ready to do the play for the audience, which is usually from about, 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night. And then for film, it kind of all comes into one. Usually they're longer days, you arrive on set. So it sort of is a rehearsal and then you perform in front of the camera several times. And sometimes you can get a few kicks at the can, so to speak, when you're doing a film. If you screw up, you can cut and go back. Whereas with theater, it's kind of all live in the moment, so you keep going even if you make a mistake. So when you're an actor, I think you need to be prepared for unpredictable work conditions. For example, sometimes you might have to do an outdoor shoot, so being prepared to maybe be a little uncomfortable, to be a little cold. And in theater settings too, going into different spaces, working with a live audience that can be unpredictable. You could be working 12-hour days, you could be working overnight. So you just need to be a little bit adaptable and ready. You don't necessarily need a degree to be an actor. It does help to have some focused time to train. There are training programs all across the country, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Fine Arts programs that you can focus on acting. There's also a lot of great workshops to be taken. There are professional associations that you can become a part of when you're an actor. For film or radio, it's the Alliance of Canadian Cinema, Television and Radio Artists, which is ACTRA for short. And in theater, there's the Canadian Actors Equity Association. I do like changing jobs often. So for me, I'm well suited to the lifestyle of changing, working project to project, having focused time on something and then moving on. I think at the end of the day, I'm most proud that I'm making a career of it. My goodness, I love acting so much. So as long as anyone will have me on a stage or on a film set, I will be there.
To get the part as an actor, you must understand emotions and how to portray them, and be able to work well with others. Patience, perseverance, and self-discipline are also important. If this sounds like you, then you might make the cut as an actor. Get into character and find out more about this occupation, including training requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website. While you're there, check out some related occupations, including dancer, film director, and model. Explore the possibilities. Go to alice.alberta.ca.